April 3rd, 2023, 7:43 p.m. I'm trying so hard to be inspiration, to tell people, it's going to be okay. God's in control. God's going to take care of things. But I feel like I shouldn't be telling people that because I can't even keep myself afloat. The job I got is easy as pie. I like the job, but my back is so messed up. I can barely walk back to my car. I can barely drive back home. I can barely get out of my car. After a day, it gets better again. But I got, people that tell me, don't worry, you can move it, you can stay with me. And then I get two people that are possibly backing out now. And the landlord friend, he's really getting on me. And I told him, I said, he wants me to clean up the house and do the dishes and everything. I told him I can't do it right now. I can't bend. Today when I was at work, I bent down to get something under my cart and I almost threw my back out. So after that, I had to get all the way down on the floor on my knees just to get anything out of my cart. I'm going to ask the employer if they can space out my days so I'm not working 2 days in a row. Because that's what just happened. I just worked 2 days in a row. And this time, the second day was worse. And I just felt so close to be where my back was completely going to be thrown out. And that worries me, but, trying my hardest to work a job, get money and everything. And then my friend said he was going to help me, and now he's saying that he thinks I'm trying to sabotage his selling the house. And I've done nothing but help him out. I made this place look as clean as it could. The realtor was complaining that there was too many boxes in the basement of my stuff, so she wanted me to move them around. So when I did, I screwed up my back again. Luckily, I'm just screwing it up for a few hours to a day, and then I'm being careful to try to make sure I don't, totally throw it out. If that happens, I'm done. I'll lose the job. And now I got disability, who knows what's going on with that. I don't know how I can convince them that I can't work. I mean, I can work, but I have too many problems. Then if one bad thing happens, it's over. That's not for a ways away. Annie, it says 75 days. They will notify me 75 days before the hearing. I've already got denied twice. So got denied, appealed, got denied again. And now, my lawyer is saying that they need more evidence. Well, I gave them everything I can. My pain doctor, he thinks that I'm not that bad. I would say most of the time I'm not that bad. But sometimes I'm really bad. And I have another, the other friend, he's said I could stay there, but his cousin's living there and I can't live there if she's living there. There's not enough room. And I don't know what's going on. He keeps saying he's going to get her out, but then he never does. It's been months. So I don't know if I have a place to stay there. So I don't know anymore. And I keep praying and praying and praying and praying. And, I don't ask for much from God. And I'm patient with God. But, I don't want to go down to the end, to whenever, days, before I have to move out. And then I'm I don't want to do that. My landlord wants me to start moving my stuff over to my friend's house. He said I could put some stuff in his garage, but I can't do it. My back is so messed up that you know, I was kidding, to him. I said, I can't even lift a box of feathers. Well, I think I could lift a box of feathers, but I was, just I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm not the right person to be, trying to be to witness to people and to encourage people, because I feel like, if people look at my life and say, hey, God ain't helping him at all. I don't want people to think that, that there is no God, or God doesn't, want to help me, or God's punishing me, or whatever is going on. I've been patient, and I trust God with everything, and I still know deep in my heart that He's going to somehow get me through this. But can I at least have a little warning? Just give me a little extra time so I can figure stuff out myself. I'm afraid once this house sells, I'm not going to be able to get my stuff out of here. I might lose all my stuff. There's some stuff that, are so heavy, I can't do it. There's no way. So I'm just going to have to just leave it behind, I guess. I'm going to lose everything. I don't know. I don't even want to make these videos. And there's been so many times where things are just going wrong that, I just don't want to put it out there, because, people are going to keep thinking, geez, this guy is a loser. This guy has no life. This guy is cursed. And I know there's a lot of you out there that, know me well. I mean, know me pretty well. And, I'm not the kind of guy that gives up, but it's just like every day I'm at the edge of life, on the edge of losing everything. And I don't care if I don't have anything. I just need to have a shelter. I need to have at least enough money to be able to pay my bills. That's all I want. I'm not asking to be a millionaire. I'm not asking for expensive cars and a brand new house. I just want to barely get by. But I don't know. I mean, God, please help. Just give me a sign, a vision, a dream. You just speak to me. Just say, hey, this is what's going to happen, and I'll do it. It really sucks not knowing what's going to happen day to day. And now I feel like I'm even more helpless because I can't do nothing with my back. I knew going to work wasn't going to help my back, that's for sure. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, though. I'm having pain and stiffness and almost to the point of spasms in my middle back. My middle back is usually fine. I can't remember when I had a problem with the middle of my back. And now it's spread down to my lower back. What's weird is I don't even want to say it because I know it's going to jinx me or whatever. But my neck has been, it's been a little better. Better than the rest of my back lately for some reason. I don't know. But I know I'm one crouch, one bend away from, having my back completely out, and then I'm done. Maybe then I would get disability, but in the meantime, I might not make it that long to get my disability, because who knows? I don't know. I want to be that light. I want to be the one that encourages people and says, don't worry, no matter what, God's going to get you through. And He is. He will. But I feel like, I'm not a very good example. I want to be a good example, but I feel like, I'm just letting people down. I think that I'm, maybe people are thinking that, hey, if this is what God is doing in his life, why is it like that? I'm sorry to make this video long. I don't even want to put this video out because I don't want to discourage anybody. I know everyone says the same thing. We're all going through trials and tribulations. We're all going through hard times. But is everybody out there, on the edge of losing everything day by day? And if you are, I feel bad too. We need God's help. And, I just feel like I'm not helping anybody if I can't even help myself. And if I can't even, make it, then, how am I supposed to tell people, hey, you're going to be okay. God's going to take care of you. Just believe. Just have faith. I mean, I still do, right even now. I don't know how he's going to, I just can't go through this mental torture, it seems like, every day to day. If I just knew that, this is what's going to happen at the end of all this, and I can have something to look forward to. But all I see is homelessness, and I see back being out. I see myself, who knows, in the gutter. I don't know. I can't see myself in a positive place. And I want to be. I want to be in that positive place. I want to be the one out there encouraging people, hey, this is what God did for me. This is how God got me through this. This is how God saved me. But I feel like I'm just going further and further into this deep, dark hole of losing everything. I don't know. I hope this kind of makes sense to people, but I don't want people to lose hope. I've always been, at least I've always thought, I've always been really strong in the Lord, and strong in faith, and strong in believing. Even when things are going totally bad, I've always believed, and I tell everyone that. I always believe that. But, I just feel like, I don't know, how do you describe this? I want to be a witness, and I want to be a light. I want to be, encouragement for people. But, if you walk down the street and there's a drunk or a homeless person, and, you know that they're just in totally bad shape and they have nowhere to go, you're not going to expect them to be the one preaching about God and how God's, saves them, and how God, look what God's doing in my life. That's how I feel, I guess. I'm not quite to that point, but it could be that way soon. I don't know. I don't know. I just, I just keep praying. God will just give me some kind of an answer. I've been bouncing around for years, and all the time I kept wondering, am I doing God's will? Am I moving to the place where God wants me to go? And every time when things go wrong, I keep thinking, maybe I wasn't supposed to move. Maybe I was supposed to stay where I was. But how do I know if I'm doing God's will or not? I don't know, this is too long. I made this way too long of a video. Most people probably never got to this point in the video. And if you are, I love you. I love you for listening. And I love you for praying for me, and still believing in me. Because if you made it this far in the video, then I really believe that you're one of those people that really believe that, everything is going to work out for me. And I know you're the one who's been praying for me. There's been a lot of people that are praying for me. And I really appreciate that because I don't know where I'd be without those prayers. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yammer on forever. I don't know. I just need to talk to somebody. I don't have anybody to talk to about this. Like my friend, he thinks that I'm just all making up all this back stuff. Oh, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. Just take some Tylenol or whatever, and you'll be fine. But it's more than that. Sure, Tylenol does help a little bit, but it doesn't help my back. The pain part of it, my back's been way more painful, but I can still get through the pain part. It's when it goes out. People don't understand when your back goes out and you can't move. And sometimes when my back goes out, then I get dizzy, and then I have to just lay there. Oh, you're lazy, just laying in bed all day. I can't help it. And people don't understand that, and it makes me so mad. I don't know. I'm just trying to be good. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be able to work. I'm trying to be able to be that encouragement for people. I want God, please, do a miracle so people can see your work, can see that that you care about your people, and you want the best for everyone. You want to be able I want to be able to do your will, and I feel like I'm just failing miserably. I don't know if I'm doing any part of your will, Lord, and I want to do everything. I don't know, maybe I just need you to just yell where I hear your voice so loud where I know what to do. If you're sending me, messages, what I should be doing, I'm not receiving them, and I don't know how to receive that from you. I don't know, just do your will, Lord, but please let me know so I can figure out what to do, so I can plan. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. I will do whatever you want me to do. All right, I'm done. I love you guys. Please pray for me. I'll continue praying for you guys. I know has it rough and everything's. It just seems like it's every single day for me. I don't know. Uh, I don't want to sound. I just want. I just want to do God's will. And I want to be able to stand through all the trials and tribulations and be able to be victorious on the other side. But I feel like I'm so weak. My body is so weak that I can't do it. And how am I going to be helping other people if I can't even do anything myself? All right. I love you guys. God bless. Please stay strong in the Lord. Don't let my life discourage you. God is there. God is in control. And, we don't understand, why he does the things or doesn't help us. Sometimes it's all in his timing. It's all his will. I just wish sometimes we could know a little bit more. I don't care what your will is, Lord. I'll do whatever it is. I just hate feeling like I'm not doing your will and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing for you. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I don't want to keep going on, but I just want to do God's will. And I feel like I'm not doing it, and I feel like I'm failing everybody out there. God bless. I love you.